Kids, good morning. It's my vlog for June the 11th, 2013. How are you? It's been several days since I've done a video of any kind. Today I wanted to do a vlog just on some general things because there's lots of things going on in the world that I have opinions on, so I wanted to go ahead and share them. Let's start with some of the news. They have this NSA scandal and some 29-year-old skinny white dude that I guess basically violated his security status and told the press about all this spying and stuff, and then ran off to Hong Kong. Um, First of all, the spying wasn't surprising at all. We voted for that. We allowed our representatives to vote for that back in 2001, 2002 with the Patriot Act. We've allowed them to redo the Patriot Act every couple of years and make it worse and worse and worse and worse. So the fact, and that's a bipartisan thing. So the fact that this is a scandal for anyone, I simply have a hard, you must have had your head underwater up your head or your head up your ass for the last more than a decade if you thought that was at all surprising. I'm sorry to say that, but your head was truly up your ass. And now you sound like a douchebag when you get all, I can't believe this, I won't put up with this. Really? Really? So where were you 12 years ago when you could have done something about it? The outrage was 12 years ago, not today. You can't stay angry for that long. If you do, there's something mentally wrong with you. Really wrong with you. You should be institutionalized. Moving on. Trayvon Martin case. This black kid that got shot by this Latin guy. It's like got wall-to-wall coverage here in Florida, and I don't know, I guess maybe on some national channels too. I don't understand the fascination with this. First of all, I don't understand why people are sending this Latin guy money to defend himself. This stand your ground thing that Florida has is an absolutely disgusting law that is not evenly applied and has been proven to not be evenly applied, and truly should be struck down by the Florida Supreme Court or the Supreme Court of the United States of America. And this guy simply should be charged with murder and put away and throw away the key. He chose to kill this kid, period. And it was very racially motivated. And you can sit there and bitch all you want, but the truth is the truth. It was racially motivated. He didn't like niggers, and he didn't like little young niggers, and he killed one. And that's just the fact. And I know that's so hard to hear, and I use the N-word, and oh my goodness, isn't that just shocking? But it's just the truth. It's just the truth. There's a lot of Latin people that don't like black people. They're very prejudiced. It happens all over the world. Latin people are prejudiced with each other. Just like white people are and black people are, and everybody is. There's a lot of prejudice that goes around everywhere, in every country around the world. And if you think it's not, get out of your house and go find out. I have. It's not hard to figure out. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, the sad thing is, we have this Senate debate going on about immigration reform. Now, I've tried to contact my Senator Marco Rubio, who supposedly is championing this. But I know there's a lot of special carve-outs, particularly for Cubans, etc., that are not being talked about in the media. There's a lot of things being carved out that are not being talked about in the media. The media is covering this very, very poorly, and they have been from the very beginning, and it's rather disgusting. And the fact that they're putting triggers in place for people that are already here, as long as the United States government acts in a certain way, then they can go ahead and proceed with their lives. But if the United States government, for some reason, or the Congress of the United States government, for some reason, doesn't determine that the United States government has acted correctly, then their life gets put on hold. What the hell is that? That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. Truly insane. That is just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. I mean, how subjugated can you be if your whole life is based on one Tea Party senator's idea of what border security is that day or that week or that month, 3 years from now? Seriously? That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is playing politics in the harshest way possible with people's lives. And 13 years for citizenship after you've already been here for a lifetime? Really? Why? Why wait that long? Why not get the revenue? Why not get the tax revenue and get people in place and get them moving like they should be? Because we actually need young people and younger people here in this country because we're dying. We're like the Japanese. We're becoming a country of old folks, old lazy folks that don't do anything. So we need some young, fresh blood that comes in and does the work and pays the taxes so that we can have our Medicare and our Medicaid. And if you don't think that's true, pull your head out of your ass. Again, pull your head out of your ass. I don't understand why everybody's head's up their ass this summer. I've noticed suddenly on Facebook, everybody's gotten real quiet. Nobody's really saying anything, particularly anything substantial or interesting. That's why I've switched over to Twitter, because at least people will post a link so you can read something interesting once in a while. People on Facebook have gotten very boring because they feel like they're being watched. I hope I'm being watched. I'm on YouTube. Here, NSA, watch me. You see, I really don't care. I really don't care. I have nothing to hide. Nothing at all. So if you have something to hide, then what's wrong with you? Should be the question. Not what's wrong with the country or what's wrong with the world. What's wrong with you that you have so much to hide? That you don't want people to know about your life? What choices have you made that make you so scared that people are going to judge you? Seriously. Could it be that bad? And if it is, why did you do it in the first place? And then where's the mea culpa? You think by hiding it, it's just going to be swept under the rug? Eventually everything comes out. Everything comes out. Whether it comes out in your lifetime or it comes out at your funeral, it's going to come out. Or it'll come out after death when you don't get to pass on. You have to sit there and deal with the same thing over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. I don't understand a lot of things, and people are acting weird. Truly. Now, I know I'm being a little bit extra sensitive because I'm going through a medicine change again, like number 12. And this one's not going particularly smoothly for me. But I'm watching the news and I'm sitting there gobsmacked at the ridiculousness. First of all, the things that people are interested in. And then second, their reaction to it just leaves me gobsmacked this summer for some reason. I don't know what's happened to America. Have we dumbed down that much? Have we really gotten that stupid? And have we really gotten to be that much of sheep that don't think and can't respond and can't communicate? Or are we all so busy with our lives because the economy is so good that we don't have time to communicate anymore? It's got to be one of those things. So tell me, what is it? Because I don't know. Talk to you later.